This is the Aero Cool Mid-Tower Tempered Glass RGB Gaming PC casing. This casing classified as low budget casing, and it's currently cost you £50 here in UK. Without keeping you waiting, let's go straight to the review. Let's get this in unbox first. Remember, this is a low budget gaming PC casing, and I must say I'm impressed with the packaging, as it's nicely packed with enough padding to prevent logistic damages. This is what this casing looks like when it's out of the box. Let's dive into it and see what's good about it and what are the bad bits are. It has two already installed 200mm addressable RGB fans at the front, as well as you can see one 120mm addressable RGB fan at the back of the casing, act as an exhaust fan. These are the all three fans included inside the casing to keep your casing cool inside. Speaking of cooling, you can see there are air vents at the front of the casing each side, act as air intakes. However, air vents at the tempered glass side useless. You can see the whole area covered by the tempered glass, and it's really useless to have these vents. Since there are no other air vents in this casing at the front, Aero should have shortened the tempered glass panel width to prevent this issue. Casing also compatible up to 200mm radiator at the front and up to 200mm radiator at the top. Looking at the top I/O panel, you can see the power button, reset button, two USB 2.0 ports, as well as one USB 3.0 port, along with unnecessary cutout for another USB port. Also, there is a button for you to change the RGB colors of your RGB fans. There are two spaces for you to mount 2.5-inch SSDs and one slot for you to mount 3.5-inch mechanical hard drive. Side panel of this casing made out of tempered glass to showcase your valuable components. Motherboard compatibility of this casing is start from mini ITX up to ATX size boards. There are plenty of space for cable route even if you install ATX size motherboard. Speaking of cable, there is 2cm gap for you to manage the cable at the back. Even though this is not a huge amount of space, I think you can get away with this space if you plan your cable management properly. Unfortunately, there is no dust filter at the front. You will have two 200mm fans at the front, so if your PC lying around somewhere dusty, you should prepare to clean inside your casing more often. There is, however, dust filter at the top if you're mounting fans at the top of the casing. Let's go to back of the casing. There are usual PCIe slots cut out with covers. Unfortunately, these PCIe slot covers are fixed to the casing, but it's easy enough to take them as you wanted if you are going to install a GPU. There are enough space to install most of the ATX power supplies currently in the market, so you will have no problem installing the power supplies. But I would recommend for you to choose a shorter length power supply to get the enough space for your cable management. Speaking of space, you will have enough space to install full-size RTX 2080 Ti up to 290mm GPU. Build quality of this casing, I'm not too happy with the overall build quality. You have Very soft aluminium panels and cheap plastic at the top and the front. You can see I/O panel push down when you plug USB stick to USB port. Considering price of this casing, you will have better options at the market you can select. I would recommend you to do your research before go ahead and buy this casing. I think I have talked about almost everything about this casing. I think if you spend just a little bit more, you can go for a better option. Overall review of this casing, it looks really nice, looks clean, looking good, nice RGB fans, but for me it's not worth £50. Let me know what you think about this casing. If you are watching this video outside of UK, let me know availability of this casing in your country. More importantly, comment the casing price on comment section, as I would love to compare prices of all PC components in different countries to get an idea. That's it for this video. I would bring another video like this very soon. So if you prefer to watch more videos like this, consider subscribing. Your subscription will really help me to grow my channel, improve myself in future videos. Until I bring you another video, bye for now.